Hello everybody, welcome to a somewhat odd video on the channel. If you guys have seen my latest short, you might know what we're doing. We are heading to the actual crash site of BEA flight 548 that crashed in Staines on June 18th 1972. So that is about 50 years ago, right? About 50 years ago that happened. So yeah, and the short wasn't actually in the wrong location. It was just at the memorial stone in that little park bit. But we're heading to the proper crash site because some people told us that where the proper crash site was, right?
Well, you reckon it's by that...
by the power line. It's either that power line or a power line over that way. Yeah. But I believe the crash site is beyond this fence.
Maybe.
I think it's beyond the fence. So it's probably going to be a short long form. Can you see like the power line or anything?
Yeah, I can see the lines, yes. So we've got to go
right, you
further
take the phone so the viewers can see. Take the phone so the viewers can see. Hopefully you guys can see what Barge sees.
A lot of trees, but anyway.
So yeah. I don't know how to get over there. So we're just going to keep walking, I guess. See if we can find a way to get over towards the crash site. But I think it's back there beyond that fence. So yeah. So probably maybe next road over, possibly.
Try it.
We're just going to keep trying every road until we can actually get there. If we can't try via the roads, we might try via going through the park, maybe. There's a car backing out. So yeah, we're just going to head down the next road. The next road area,
Dead end as well.
dead end, but we're just going to go have a look, see what we can see from over here. Because if we can't get to the crash site, we'll at least see if we can show you guys roughly where it was. So yeah. Yeah, I think it's just beyond that fence. Once again, just beyond the fence. I'm just going to go have an investigation. What can you see? Can you see any like memorial?
Just the power line running that way.
I think that's the power line that we're looking for. Can you see it on like Google Maps or something?
I'm looking for it, hang on.
Okay. But yeah, we're definitely in the right area, guys. We're not in the wrong area. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think we might have to get back in the car and drive a little bit further.
Okay, well we can do that. So yeah, guys, we're gonna have to get driving to where the crash site is. But don't worry, guys, we will find that crash site. Because how long ago was it we tried to find the crash site for the first time?
3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah. It was sometime late 2024, wasn't it?
Or maybe, yeah.
Or maybe even 2023. It was a fair few months ago now. So we're back out here, mainly to do that video. But then I was like, how about we actually find the proper crash site? So we're back out here, round 2, trying to get to the crash site. So yeah, because originally we thought it was that park, didn't we?
Well, that's where the plate is.
Yeah, that tells me probably some of the wreckage was there. Because for plane crashes, you only really put memorials where parts of the wreckage were. So that plaque tells me that there was probably wreckage there. Because the debris field was pretty large. And that's no joke. debris field was pretty large. So yeah, we're going to be getting back in the car, and yeah. And this is actually going to be probably the second time I'm filming whilst we're driving, because if you recall from a plane spotting video a few months back now, I was filming from inside. We're doing it again. So yeah, but this time for a different reason. And if you guys want to see more of like these historic plane crashes, either like recreating them where they happened or going to the crash site, let me know down below. And actually, in this bag is a bunch of, these are the Lego builds that were featured in that short. And the Trident is very destroyed. So yeah, we're just gonna get in and get going. So we are all ready to go, I think. So yeah, let's roll out and let's find that crash site, because there's like 2 power lines that could be where, because to try and find this crash site, I'm looking, because I have a photo of like the tail of the crash, the tail of the plane, and I have a photo of the tail of the plane on Google that I found, and I'm trying to find where it crashed using that very photo. So yeah, so if we can find where the tail was, then the front would be just in front of it, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be somewhere in front of it, the rest of the plane. So if we can find where the tail crashed, then we can find where the rest of the plane was. So yeah, and if you guys want to know how I got, if you guys want to see the photo for yourselves, either go on Google and look up BEA-548, and you will probably find it. But another way to see that photo is on one of my YouTube shorts, plane crashes before and after, because literally the first plane crash I do in that video is BEA-548. So, and I've got a before photo, probably not of the accident flight, but a photo of the plane, and then a photo of the tail. And that photo of the tail is what I'm using to try and find this crash site. So yeah, and we're just heading out now. Private estate. So yeah, we need to be behind that fence, but the parts that we've tried, we can't get behind that fence. So we need to find an area where we can get behind that fence, so we can, you know, get to the crash site. Because if we're behind the fence, we can get to the crash site of where it crashed, because logic, because it was behind that fence. But when it happened, that fence presumably wasn't there. So I wonder why they put the fence there.
Is that an access point there?
Possibly.
Yes.
That's where we need to be. So we need to just park up here, and I think then we'll have access to where the plane crashed.
Maybe.
Well, we'll give it a try. So yeah, I'll do the windows.
Oh no, I don't know whether we can park it.
It should be fine. Should be fine.
You can pay the parking fine, yeah?
No, I'm not gonna. We won't be here long. Wait. I think the sign, you can be here for a certain time. Let me use my camera. Never mind. I think it's like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. we can park here. So before 7 a.m. and after 7 p.m. you can't park here. So we're fine. We're fine to park here. So I think just over there is where the crash site was, presumably. I wonder what the sign says. Oh, never mind. It's nothing. That sign has nothing to do with the crash. So yeah, but I think we found it, guys. I think we have found the crash site of BEA Flight 548. I think. This may be where it crashed. This may not be where it crashed. I'm not entirely sure. Is this where it crashed?
No, further around here.
But we're in the right area then. Broski, what? But we're in the right area, yes?
Maybe.
So it's just round to the left over there?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a bit of walking to do, guys. And hopefully within a few minutes we should, fingers crossed, find the crash site. And this video won't be a waste. Because if we can't find it, I mean, even if we can't find it, I'll still post this video out to you guys of us trying. But if we can't find it today, because we have a bit of a time crunch, because we've got to be at a barbecue for what time? 2 o'clock. And what time is it currently? Yeah, so we have a few more hours here, so we can be here for a bit longer trying to find it. But well, I think we're on the correct side. I think this is the side of the fence we want to be on.
No, it's not.
Is it not? Huh. There's another little sign over here. No parking. And yet he's parked.
Right. You're going to be out of that one. Right.
Let's have a look at that Google Maps.
I know where we are. We need to be there.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, if I had my drone, I could fly the drone over to it. But I don't know how I'd get the footage out to YouTube. That's another thing. I mean, I could just do it. I think
probably where they put that plaque is there's a reason they put that plaque there.
because they can't get to the actual crash site.
Correct.
So that's the closest place they can get.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So yeah, unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to find it, guys. But
I'll drive you past it
right.
because you can go past it on the bypass.
We may be able to have a glimpse at it.
Yeah, I won't be able to stop because it's a dual carriageway.
Yeah.
But you can film it potentially
Yep.
on the passenger seat.
Okay. So this is our last option. We'll drive by on the bypass.
We'll do a driveway.
Yeah. But we won't be able to stop for you guys and get out and show it in greater detail. But we can at least give you a glimpse. If you guys want to pause when we go by it to have a look, feel free to do that when we drive past it. I will tell you guys when to pause to have a look at the crash site where it was when we drive past it on the bypass. So yeah, we're gonna get back in the car now and head to the bypass and drive by the crash site. So many people drive past it every day, probably not knowing a plane crashed there, right? Yeah. Guys, so we're now heading over to the bypass to drive past the crash site of BEA-548. So yeah, 50 years on from the crash. Staines has changed quite a bit since the crash.
Used to be a bus terminal there.
That power line, I believe, is the power line the tail section was in front of, possibly, or it might be one going back that way. It's either that one going that way, or one going that way. And I can hear sirens. I think that's police.
As you would have done 50 years ago.
Yeah. When the crash happened, emergency services got there within minutes, didn't they? The first responder. So that is where it crashed, guys. That back there is where it crashed. Yeah, it crashed somewhere in there, guys. In there is where it crashed. Unfortunately, these lorries are in the way, and the fact that we can't stop. If there was like one less lorry back in that stopover, we could have gotten out and stopped there. If there was one less lorry and a free space there, we could have gotten out. Because I see cars parked in those bits quite a lot. But yeah, somewhere back there is where it crashed. And if you guys want more detail on it, it was heading from London Heathrow to Brussels, and it was operated by a Trident 1C. So yeah, but that's as best as we're gonna get, probably. I mean, we could go back down the other way, see if we could drive by it again. We could do that, because if we carry on going this way, probably we'd end up in Windsor, and that is not where we're trying to be. We're trying to be in Staines, near the crash. So, head back the other way. Okay. So yeah, guys, we're gonna head back the other direction now. See.
The direction the plane was taking.
Yeah, because it was going.
Heathrow's over there.
Yeah,
it turned and it was turning round.
Yeah, it was turning this way and going back that way, the way we just came. So we're gonna be heading down the way it was going, because Brussels is like behind us, isn't it? Because it was heading to Brussels in Belgium. Yeah, Belgium. Yeah, I know my geography, guys. I know my geography. I know my geography. So yeah. So this is the M25, isn't it?
Yep.
The M25 was like that where was around when the plane crashed, wasn't it?
Nope.
No.
No, it's been built since the crash.
Ah. So what was here when it happened?
No idea.
There's like an A road or something?
Probably.
Ah. So yeah, now we're facing the direction the plane was going, because there are actually planes still taking off this way, aren't they? Going out over Windsor and out this way. But they don't come directly over here anymore.
Not normally.
But they go around, because flight paths have changed since the crash.
Yep.
I believe it's something to do with like memorial and stuff. I think it's something to do with that planes don't fly over the crash site anymore on their way out of Heathrow. I think sometimes they do fly over it on their way into Heathrow. Sometimes. Depending on which runway they're landing on. Yeah, it's going to be on our right this time. It's going to be on our right, guys. Where that plane is going out of.
Right, now follow the pylons.
Follow those pylons. See the pylon? It's there. Follow that, people. Follow the pylons. I believe it's this pylon, right? This one coming up.
I think it might be the next one.
The next one after this one.
Maybe.
It's either this one or the one next to it. It's either this one or the next one.
Yeah, you've got no open area, this one, I think.
Yep, it's the next one.
It's the next one.
Yeah, next one. Because it was just before the trucks, wasn't it? Yeah, just before the lorries.
Big open area there.
Yeah, silly lorries being in our way. But yeah, it's just behind those lorries. Just in that open area over there. So yeah, that's where it happened, guys. Unfortunately, we couldn't get there on foot and show you guys in detail, but doing drive-bys is the best we could do, wasn't it? But at least you guys have the recreation of it to watch. So go check that out, and yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell button to all notifications to be notified whenever my latest video comes out, and also comment down below. Do you want me to comment down below which plane crashes you want me to recreate, where and and if you want me to recreate them where they happened. But if they're like international or pretty far out, then probably not going to be able to recreate them where they happened. For example, like Lockerbie or Jeju or Japan 123, where they happened. But I will happily recreate them, but probably not where they happened. But I have another plane crash that I'm cooking up that happened, that I'm going to do where it happened, and that is the 777 that crashed at Heathrow in, what, 2016, wasn't it? Yeah, so a fair 2 years ago. So yeah, but anyways, stay awesome, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.